back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can zoom two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. So leaning and rocking, slapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my.
Quite a last course on this Thanksgiving. M&T Bank Stadium, Baltimore, Maryland. Thanksgiving night wraps up with the continuation of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. And a big one in the AFC North. Cincinnati Bengals meet the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie, Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor.
On one, right?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Right away, they're coming after it, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. That is a Dafe Owe getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
180.
The tight end Fant in motion.
12.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Trying to get that complete to Jamar Chase.
Here we go.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Play action now. Jackson on the run to the right. He's going to run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's taken in. It's is Walker. It'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 46, here's second and 3. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and short, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Jackson up top again. And he's going to be dropped. They can get to him back at the 15-yard line. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They go play action for Burrow.
The sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky. He at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Can. Start. 12.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full.
As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
12. Let's get set. 11. Hey, can. Stop.
Let's get to the game here to Chase Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Burrow. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Ravens make the recovery. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Hill now from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
third down here. Need 8 on the play. Throw here, third down. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
The gun, give to Hill. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Quick pass, right side, complete. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. A very quick start here on Thursday night prime time. These guys not fazed at all by this spotlight. In fact, Brock, dare I say they might be playing even better on this bigger stage.
Well, that was very, very well executed. And what you find, Kate, in these short weeks, the plans are simpler. You don't have as much time to put as much volume into your play sheet. So it's just that team that executes the little things better often ends up on top.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardy on the return. He loses it on the hit. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
11.
Burrow now on 1st down. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On 1, ready?
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion.
11 Thomas. Twelve. 11 mighty. Dot.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
To get home and hit an impact quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. And that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
That's taken on the 7. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
12. Gun shot.
Burrow on the play action. Line quick there. They bring him to the turf. After 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this 1st quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offenses look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. He goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 11 Thomas. 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
I'm not not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Motioning Chase left. First down, Burrow to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Block pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Come on, ready?
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All on the 45, first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
And they just get the play off. Dump off, caught by his back. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. The Bengals are out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment.
On one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
11,
They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
Hey, can. Stop.
From the gun, and get to Brown. Has some space inside the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
12. Is this stop?
They'll run again with Brown. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. What is that? Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 9-point advantage.
Cincinnati.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
Hey, sit on.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch made by Chark. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, report.
Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is Cox. That's Walker. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest of the 80s?
Well, they were those Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180 hot. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds a man right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Finds the in route complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Back deep to Quan Hardy. And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, situational football, Kate, we've heard that term so often. We see it come to life, I think, more than in any other area, special teams. That phase of the game, 4th and inches, right? What's the situation? What are you going to do? You're going to run a fake. Well, if you're going to run a fake in that situation, you better be a great actor, and that's exactly what the punt unit was.
Set up the screen to Chase. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, we got a pitch.
Offense in the hurry up here.
11, call me.
At the Ravens 16-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
So it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
On one, ready?
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long edge to long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Luke tacks on the extra point, and they'll take the lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 2, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. 11 MT. 11 MT. Right 80.
Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
11, 11, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. And it is picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
On 1, ready?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
It's on.
And the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
DC, ready?
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They bring Higgins in motion left. Burrow now on 1st down. On him quick, and they bring it down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
11 coming.
Burrow back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Ready?
Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately.
11 MT, pace. 11 MT, pace. 12, 12, 12.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Stop.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
Right in. Stop.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice game.
Here we go. Ready? Race up. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets him another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Outside, sit on.
Lamar off the play fake. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That was their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Hey, report.
Blitz coming, Lamar. He put everything he had into this one. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
He's back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Hey, report. Sit on.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Jackson looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. No yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll give it to Hill. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, so it'll be second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
What is it? Report!
Throwing again is Lamar. Running in the red zone. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
180!
Give right up the gut to Hill. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. This one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go. 180. Place high. 11 empty.
Looking to throw, Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. Looks away from one. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
On line, ready?
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Cincinnati.
180. Place up.
Burrow on the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up.
180.
Off the play fake, Burrow. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. But he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
4 yards.
11. 11.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Can. Stop.
Keeping it on the ground. And he'll get in. The two-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
First down, here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Henry on second. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going now on first down, it's Jackson. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action and the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. One play action here. Burrow. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15.
Here we go. Ready?
Burrow setting to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Chidobe.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Here's Henry running left. He's going to score a touchdown in Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
Get set.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw, and they pick him off again. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Ran into him all that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. 1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They could probably coast the rest of the way. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
For a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And off now to Hill. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Firing one deep for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. He completes it in traffic. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
11.
Bengals 1st down.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Getting out to his left. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 38 out of the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go, here.
From the red zone on first. Dumped off to his running back. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. And oh, he got it. Interception. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
At their own 5-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
180. Sit hard. 180.
Through the defense, he's past the 20. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
What? 180.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Now it's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
180.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Shoves one away. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Gronk. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touch coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! touchdown. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. There's Brown to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Burrow to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bengals just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
12.
Here's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And as the country celebrates what it is thankful for, Brock, these guys, well, they're thankful for leaving this one with a well-earned win.
Yeah, something is a little different on Thanksgiving. Something special for a lot of these guys. Playing their first Thanksgiving game, even their first holiday game. Something special about being tapped to play on this holiday. And it produced a heck of a win for them. They'll definitely remember.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic, the web, look at the